Installing a garbage disposal beneath a kitchen sink. Question: what are the methods or what are the steps to do so? This particular garbage disposal hardware here has about 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in totality, it has about 7 parts. That's not to say they all do. I'm not sure. I'm sure that could vary from manufacturer to manufacturer, but there are a lot of similarities in the industry. But this part here assembles together, and then the garbage disposal will connect onto it. So step one, we take the part. This would be here. Now, number one, if we were installing this in a kitchen sink, we would put plumber's putty around here, so around this side, and this would go inside of the sink. But let's hypothetically turn it upside down. So this would be step one. Step two would be this. Now, one thing to be cognizant of here is one can see on this end it's kind of indented, on this end it's flat. So this end may have to go up. So we put this, and just in a moment you will see why this end goes up versus the other end. Then this is 1, 2. Then this would be 3. Okay. Step 4 would be to install the ring, and then once the ring is on, and it's very difficult to do this because it does have somewhat some tension on the ring, but notwithstanding, it's but anyway, this is how it goes. The ring goes on here. Okay, then next we take one of these screws and say like so. And once we do this, we put the screw in here like so. The screw goes this way. Screw number 2 would go here into this threaded hole, and screw number 3 would go into this threaded hole. But so then we take the ring like so, and the ring is on. And once the ring is on, and we take the screwdriver like so. And now my personal opinion is I'm not sure why the manufacturers don't put a 5/16 nut driver head on here. It seems like it would be more practical, but notwithstanding, yours truly is not the manufacturer. So so as one can see now, when one tightens this screw here, this screw here, this will actually push down, and this is the reason this end here needs to go. It needs somewhere for these screws to seat, and then it will pull down, and in doing so, it's very difficult to do this without being an octopus per se. But notwithstanding, this is how, okay, this screws here. When this ring, now this ring that's located here, as one can see, this ring has a split in it. This ring will prevent this part from sliding down and sliding off. So now, one point to point out here, when you screw these screws, kind of alternate. Don't screw one all the way down and then go to the next one. Screw this one a little bit, screw this one a little bit, screw this one a little bit. And then when you screw this down enough, it's going to pull this down, and then your plumber's putty will kind of protrude out. Then you can wipe it off with your hand and throw it back in the bucket. But this part here will be visible. Now, when you get this part, now as one can see, this edge here is higher than this edge. So then one would take your garbage disposal, and it can be tough too. So they make a little tool, I think I've seen them, where it kind of holds it, but you may have to get one person to hold it. And by all means, make sure the breaker's off and the switch is off. Do not ever attempt to do anything with a garbage disposal when installing it with the power on. Do not. So then you would slide the garbage disposal in here. It would slide in here, and this would hold the garbage disposal, and the garbage disposal would sit on the bottom like this. So it's kind of a haphazard little demonstration here, but this is how it's done. So we have, on this, we have 7 pieces. We have the top, from the top looking up, the bottom part, the ring, and the 3 screws. So 1, 2, 3, ring, 4. This part, we have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was seven parts total there. So this is the way you do it, and then you continue to tighten this screw, then go to this one a little bit, this one a little bit, and once you get these somewhat tight, then it should actually pull the top part down, because you're actually pushing, and when you're pushing, you're kind of pulling. And that's the reason these screws need a place to sit in here. So they have a place for the head to grab onto. So just, and then also, I guess the flat part would sit up against the bottom of the sink or something along those lines. So anyway, this is how to assemble the hardware for a garbage disposal. Thank you for watching.